Hello folks, welcome back to Glory Hunter. Folks, I hate doing this really because one, it's on me, but I also want to be able to explain for those that are either disappointed or haven't seen it. And the last couple of days it's been made clear to me by numerous people that they're disappointed there wasn't a Glory Hunter yesterday. And it kind of goes back to what I said, and I realized I should have said this more in Glory Hunter, and I should have made you more aware so this feeling of disappointment didn't exist. And then it goes back to something I said in October, and the best way to do that is to show you what I said in October, I think. So then keep listening. Into Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and I will take my time a little bit more with those Glory Hunter episodes, and there is reason for that we'll come on to in a minute. Right, but so shut up, former me. Some of them, there have been apostrophes between them. I don't know if Fridays, Wednesdays, and Mondays own these videos, but apparently they do. That's not set in stone that Glory Hunter can only be on those days. If I feel like doing a video on Tuesday, or I can get one out on Thursday, or I can get one out on Thursday, which I couldn't this week, my promise to you is there will be a Monday, Wednesday, Friday Glory Hunter every single time. It gives me the opportunity to stream more. It hopefully gives me the opportunity to see Ellie and Doug more. And on showdown weekends and months at this point, because it's back for a long time, it gives me more time to prepare those and create a better work-life balance. This week, my work-life balance has been dreadful. There's been no life, there's been work. So I just wanted to address it. I know lots of you either get it or don't care, but for those of you that think, yeah, why haven't there been as many Glory Hunter episodes? That's why. That said, we're playing Manchester United and Juventus today, and I'm looking forward to it. I try not to get too emotional about it because I love nothing more than doing this, and I hate letting you down, and I hate giving you this idea that something's going to happen and it doesn't happen, because then you feel... I feel it. I feel a little bit empty. And the reason I said there'll be one on Thursday is because I didn't do one on Tuesday, despite the fact that months ago I said there might not be one on Tuesday. Part of me thinks I shouldn't even put this in the video, but I think people appreciate the honesty, so I'm going to give you the honesty. All right, it's been going well as Liverpool boss. We like using this team. It's fair to say they're very, 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 very good. We're playing United today then. We are first versus second. It is close though. United are very good this year, as are Arsenal. Chelsea seem decent as well. This is not going to be a league season that I was hoping it would be, where we'd be successful without pressure, right? I understand there's going to be teams around us that are going to cause us problems, and let City on 7 points, I don't think are out of this yet, because as we've seen from their record, they are fighting back. But of course, the other teams will have been looking at the City-Liverpool dominance and thinking we need to build up, we need to come back better. So United and Arsenal might well be those sides. So far, you look at their wins, Arsenal beat City 4-0, and you can see United, good wins against Tottenham already this season away at White Hart Lane. So let's get into it then. Let's see how we do. Haaland is bang in form. The team is as you would expect then, as let's get into it. We've got Alexander-Arnold, Skriniar, Van Dijk, Robertson at left back, Alisson in goal, Fabinho, Pellegrini, Elliott one side, Diaz the other. Apparently he might actually side in real life. I can't wait for this to not happen and then it come back to haunt me. Nunez and Mane up front, and that is because Haaland has got a little bit of an injury at the moment. A few other boys injured as well, Alfonso. But Mane should be good enough in an advanced forward role. We're not asking him to do loads of things. He's still pretty quick. He's still got the finishing ability. And Nunez, with his pressing game, should be perfect in the pressing forward role. Although Haaland is equally good at it, hence his time at Dortmund was quite successful. I'm sure you remember that and are watching it in real life. Right, let's get into this then. It's the early kickoff. It's the 12:30 before everyone else plays. It's Liverpool versus Manchester United. It's the biggest game in world football. River Boca, Madrid, Barca. Might be arguing with me. Don't care. Right. Let's get into this then. This is the kind of game, it feels like I was going to say promotion 6-pointer, a title 6-pointer. Of course, for the first time in a long time, we see Karim Adeyemi and Leao's on their bench as well, by the way. Oh, word. Okay, there's a few players there that are scary, that I'm very familiar with in Football Manager, that I've used before in Football Manager. I've done a few United saves in my time. So the United team, familiar. Of course, without our big hitter, without Erling Haaland, how will that affect us in this game? Of course, his league form has never been that good. So we should be fine, right, guys? No? Oh. They're playing a 4-2-3-1. They probably will control the midfield for large parts. I'd expect them to have more possession. But equally, I'd expect us to produce some very high-quality chances. Oh, no! We've scored on only comms. My network save settings have transferred over. I have a network save with some friends, and when we play in Europe to make it quicker, we play on without commentary, without highlights. We've missed it. Shout out to Harrison, Blanco, and James. They'll have appreciated what's gone on there in the early stages of Europe when Blanco's not in it. No disrespect to Matt. Alexander-Arnold on that side has whipped in a ball. I'm not even sure who scored it. Mane is the man that does it. Well, brilliant. There's not a glory hunter for a few days. And suddenly the first time there is, you miss the goal. We all missed the goal. Well, I have to apologise that at the start of tomorrow's video. I've not got a choice. No, wait, if I said there'll be a video tomorrow. Oh, crumbs. There might be a video. Who knows? It's a mystery. Weekend uploads have never been my thing. That's always been the rule. But then sometimes we do them. You know, it's a magic process. There's Darwin Núñez getting forward on that side. Nice control. Mane's there again. Oh, my word. He nearly had 2 in the game. Just like that. De Gea with a lovely clearance out to Wan-Bissaka. And this is where United might dominate. This midfield trio they've got, it requires Núñez to come back and press a little deeper. So him being around that position is really good for us. I love a pressing forward in Football Manager this year. The pressing forward advanced attacker, or the advanced forward, sorry, are so good together. There's Luis Diaz. Well, him scoring for Liverpool to Harvey Elliott assists with both of them on either flank. I'll see you in 3 years' time when that could very much be the reality of Liverpool Football Club. As Trent there, then on that right-hand side, knocks it inside to Fabinho, finds Harvey Elliott. The pass across to Diaz is brilliant, and the finish is sublime. It's 2-0 after 6 minutes. And we got to see it. It's what a treat. Oh, I realise we've gone from serious mode to Liverpool mode. So we go back to the red background. Sorry about that, viewers. For those that have been thinking, hang on a minute, have we started? As Adeyemi now racing forward on that left-hand side. He's got an option in the middle, but quite far at the back post. Pogba's tackled into Rashford. They're working this beautifully well. Shot goes in. Is he offside? What's that going in? It might have been going in Sancho. Well, I think it is a goal because Sancho's run off with the ball. Let's assume that it will be a goal. If it's not a goal, that's very awkward, as it has been awarded. I'm not going to tell you, viewers, that that's a telltale sign the goal will count. But Jadon Sancho, it's a bit of a steal, if we're honest. The shot goes in, he's just onside. It might have been going in, I couldn't tell in real time, even in this slightly slowed down replay. But yeah, the assistant wasn't sure either. I just love seeing Sancho go, right, well, I'm not going to let you decide with VAR. I'm going to put it on the spot of the centre circle. All right, half an hour gone. No, the first 10 minutes were wild, and then it all seems to have calmed down a little bit. They've got slightly more of the ball. I wouldn't say loads more of the ball, but we're playing quite well. We're happy with what we're doing. Again, chances created have been good. Oh, heavens. Okay, Bruno Fernandes, corner played in. Fabinho gets it clear as far as Sancho, who plays it to Bruno Fernandes. Harvey Elliott with a good challenge, but the danger not over. Varane! Oh, my word. Where did my voice go? It disappeared. It hit the bar. It's still Liverpool 2, United 1. Free kick. I think that's what's happening here. Edge of the box, is it? We've got a man for that. Trent Alexander-Arnold, known for a devilish free kick. Known for a devilish free kick. When you've got that sort of weaponry in your arsenal, you're always going to have a chance. Liverpool 3, United 1. We love to see this. Lovely free kick. Great angle for it as well. Goes keeper side as well, which is very brave from Trent. But found the spot and found it perfectly. It's 3-1 then. And United away at Anfield have got it all to do. Of course, playing Juventus after this as well in our Champions League group. One of the tougher games. So I thought we'd bring you that one as well. Defence are playing pretty well. Trent on 8.3 right now with that goal. Really good performance from him so far. As some possession for us here maybe. Now again, we know how this works really. It's either found its way to a central midfielder, or as though Virgil van Dijk is going marauding to Luis Diaz. And then the chipped ball over the top to Mane. Flicks it on for Núñez. Oh my word. It's a save. De Gea saved it. It might be the most outrageous save. I mean, feel free to go back and watch that again. The most outrageous save I've seen on Football Manager this year. That was unbelievable. Darwin Núñez, I thought he was offside, so I thought it wasn't going to count. But De Gea throws himself across to put it over the bar. We've had a corner since then, but I can't believe the save. Wow, that was something else. We'll demand more. It's a Manchester United game. Come on, Liverpool boys. We can do this. 16 shots so far, 9 on target, a very good XG. But United so far not out of this game as things stand. As Souček plays it all the way back to Varane in a very curious ball as it goes into Bruno Fernandes, and it's never quite over in games like this. You have to feel like if they get one more, the pressure they're going to apply later on will be dangerous. Sancho and Leao, a man that I sold. Oh no, a man that I let go for a pittance from Milan. He never really fit in, has come back to haunt me. And this is the problem when you're the top sides in Glory Hunter. You will see former friends and foes in the save as it's 3-2, and it might be time to think about a change. It was all going quite well. I think if the logical step is to not bring Jordan Henderson on, then what is the logical step? We're going to change him and Pellegrini round though. Hendo's going to come in and just try and control this for us. And at the back, Van Dijk's on a 6.5. This is going to seem, the thing is, Aya's just as good aerially. I don't want to lose the aerial threat, but Van Dijk's performance has been a little under par, and he's getting a little bit older, and I'm creating a narrative here. 10 minutes to go. Let's just see this out now, shall we? As we probably, do you know what? We're going to waste time. We're going to be that team that wastes time, lower the tempo a little bit, try and kill this game off. Another goal would be perfect, obviously, but we don't mind seeing no more highlights. Luis Diaz, despite his goal early in the first half, is a little tired as well. Gabriel Jesus is going to come on to replace him, as Trent's got a corner as well. 84.5 minutes gone. It's easily cleared away. The highlight we just saw is continued. Leao's in. No. Oh my dear. Okay. Everything. I'm so calm. Time's ticking away. 4 minutes of added time has been put on the end of this. I don't need any more goals. We'll take the 3-2 win. Now, this was a big issue for us in Germany. It doesn't appear to be as big an issue here in England as Liverpool 3, Manchester United 2. We've beaten a top side around us, and these are the crucial games you've got to win if you're going to win the league well. Right now, we are 6 played, 6 wins, and that is what I'm talking about. That's lovely to see. Of course, the other teams are going to play their games this afternoon and put a little bit more pressure, but 7 straight for us. I think you'd agree. The games in between there, probably expect to win. Even Tottenham at home, like it was a demolition job, but you'd still expect to win that game. You'd think, right, guys? Yeah, probably. But now Juventus to come. Let's just take a look though. I'm curious to see what the other teams are doing, specifically Arsenal, and how their run is going. So we'll just check in on the afternoon's fixtures. Of course, some of them might play on Sunday, but yeah, we'll just have a little look. Okay, Arsenal beat Chelsea. Okay, a big top 4 battle then, as 2 sides going for invincible seasons. One of us, I can't remember which one it is. One of us has done it before. I forget which one though. All right, our starting 11 is going to get a day's rest as well as I prepare them, that 11 there, to play against Juventus. Okay then, gang, game for game 2 of the episode. Let's delve right in there. The team is going to remain exactly the same as it was for the last game against Manchester United. So let's waste no time and delve in. I'm just double checking that Haaland's not fit to play. He's not quite. He's getting there though. He should be back for the next one. As Hernandez and Suso don't get registered. There's so many different rules. Why can't we just all agree to have the same subs? I'm gonna carry on with this. All right, then there are Zebra. Leroy Sané plays for them. I look forward to his hat-trick. John Stones is on the bench for them. Okay. So then this is our second group game of the competition so far. We played Young Boys, beat them 2-0. And now then, a chance to put ourselves in prime and pole position. I tried to combine the words for the group stage here on out as Virgil van Dijk picks up the ball. Captain Virgil these days as Jordan's taken a little bit more of a step back. Mane out towards Andy Robertson, who will hopefully look to cross it in. Maybe Pellegrini will. Finds Fabinho. Goes for goal himself. Oh, it's a wonderful finish from Fabinho. Darwin Núñez got 2 against Young Boys. Fabinho gets us underway against Zebra. And now, well, this could be, I'm going to say now, viewers, this could be a famous night in Turin as Andy Robertson, it was just calm from him. Didn't have the cross in the middle on, really. Finds Fabinho, 1 touch, and boom, it's a brilliant strike. Outfoxes all of the Juventus players, or the Zebra players, and gives us the lead. Mbappe with 2 for City. I forget he's just there, just living the dream. As Trent throws it into Harvey Elliott, who's just got a recall to the England squad, viewers. I don't know how that's happened. As Trent's ball into the back post, Luis Diaz, who gets a brilliant save from their goalkeeper. Who's in goal for them these days? It's Huracan, who's very, very good. As Fabinho, the goal scorer, heavens, is going to have to step away, and Jordan is going to come on. Salcido could play as well, actually. Salcido is maybe the better option than Jordan. I hate to say this. I love Jordan Henderson, obviously, but the Fabinho injury, enough to see him go off, and immediately a chance. And is that a save? It skimmed the bar. Okay, Alisson, I'm going to say had it covered, but it was a very dangerous chance. So on 7 minutes, Fabinho scores. On 15, he goes off with an injury, and hopefully not an injury that's too bad. He's a crucial player in our team. Andy Robertson then, corner played in. There's Darwin Núñez off the bar and cleared away hurriedly to Chiesa. Every time I see Chiesa, I have to mention it. I was a massive fan of his father on Championship Manager 0102. So Enrico Chiesa, I'll always remember you. One of the best strikers ever in my mind. I think he had 20 finishing back in the day. I loved him. It was like, if I could compare it to anyone, I would say similar to someone like Immobile. That's the sort of level we're talking about. Absolute superstar. And now his son, he's not too bad either, as Gomez on this left-hand side brings the ball forwards. A little bit of patience, goes back to Locatelli, but they're working it quite nicely here, are Juventus, and we are sort of watching them do it. I think we're quite content for now, as, well, Pellegrini looked like he fouled his man. Mane now has been released by Alexander-Arnold. We want to see Núñez get into the box. He's delaying his run. He knows he's got the pace to get there late, I guess, so he was just sort of waiting, but it didn't give Mane any options. It wasn't great from him. We know he's off the ball and composure aren't what they could be. And he's, as a sale of that, I'm pretty sure he's offside. He's put it in the back of the net. His finishing is not too bad. He doesn't need to be offside, though, as it's 2-0, but it won't be 2-0 for long. He's celebrating as well like he thinks he's onside. And he's conned the rest of the team there. They've wasted energy, if anything. You see the ball played over. If I'm wrong, okay, he's 2 yards offside. He's got absolutely no idea. De Ligt knows he's off as well. The fact De Ligt hasn't appealed for it is a disgrace. Any defender worth his salt goes, Lino! No, not in this day and age, though. You've got to let it play, haven't you? You've got to let it go on, apparently. It's a goal kick launched forwards. Aerially, Van Dijk's just been bullied there. And now Moise Kean, the regen, oh my words, flies through and nearly scores. That Moise Kean, the regen thing, I will never live down. Gomez corner, played in, headed in. Oh my word, Alisson Becker. It's a really good header, but Alisson makes a great save. And right now then, away in Italy, we lead 1-0 as the time ticks towards half time. So far, so good. I don't think there's anything I would change right now. It's kind of going exactly how I was expecting it would go. It's actually quite similar to the United game right now, but away from home and against a very different opposition. That was a good first half performance. Of course, we're concerned about the injury to Fabinho. We'll check on that immediately after this game. I need to know just how bad that is. Juventus came into it a little bit better towards the end of that first half, so we've got to be at our best to prevent them from getting back into this game. As Sane into Sule. If we get a second, I'll say it now, if we were to get a second goal, I would absolutely take a striker off and bring on Jordan Henderson and sit him at the base of the midfield. But they've just scored. I think he's the wrong side of our defenders for them. I think he's offside is what I'm getting at. We'll take a look, though. I hope I'm right. I could be wrong. There was a lot of them in there. The goal's been awarded. Let me take a look at this then. There was quite a few of them bunched together. And it's interesting, isn't it? If even one of them's offside, is he interfering? That would be my question. As the ball is played in, yeah, the player next to him is offside. I assume that's Moise Kean, is it? Stood next to him? There, it was Moise Kean. He was offside as the ball's played in, but the man who heads it in isn't. I mean, is that interfering with play? Oh, I don't know what the rule is. I've got no idea anymore, but I feel like we've been hard done by. That's all I can say on the matter. I'm going to change Mane and Nunez around for the rest of this game. I'm tempted to bring Henderson on. Luis Diaz, again, a really poor performance. I'm going to bring Jesus on for him. Actually, what we'll do is we'll put Jesus up front and put Mane on the left-hand side. That probably works slightly better, more familiar with the roles, etc. So, half an hour to go. We'll encourage the boys. We'll see if we can get back on top. Of course, an away point at Juventus is never too bad, but it's not the Juventus side of times gone by. It's not quite as good. Raspadori, very good, though. Sane, Chiesa. There's quality in there. They're just not necessarily the side they have been with Chiellini and players like that way back when, with Pirlo. I'm now going back some time. Do we stay on balanced? Harvey Elliott, again, he's had a quiet game. Him and Mane have had quiet games. There's not really an obvious change. The only thing we could do at this stage would be to move into a different shape entirely, which I don't think is the smartest move. Hendo for the final few minutes for Pellegrini. Fresh legs. It might have the tiniest bit of impact. Who knows? 4 minutes to go. I think I'm settling for a point here. I'm happy with the point in the Champions League group. Of course, we still have to win the Champions League. We still have to win the Premier League. And a 1-1 draw away from home against them is not the worst thing. It would have been curious to find out how we'd have done if Fabinho, who would have been buoyed by his goal, stayed on the pitch. It didn't quite go our way tonight. It happens. And again, the offside as well, a little bit questionable. So, these things do happen. And I feel, as I say, hard done by. I'm terrified here. Apparently he's pulled that while sprinting, so it suggests hamstring. Twisted ankle. Okay, 3 to 6 weeks. Not ideal. 3 to 4 weeks if I go to the physio. I'll leave him to the physio. So he might be back by the time we come to our next episode, which I think, I don't know about you, looks like it'll be around here somewhere. Arsenal, Zebra, Manchester City. That seems to make sense to me. Hopefully you're looking forward to it. If you are, drop a like on the video. I'll make no promises on whether there's a video this weekend or not. But if not, there will definitely be one on Monday, despite my busy weekend with the Streamer Showdown, which you should definitely check out. Twitter for all of that sort of stuff, at Dr. Benji over there. Take care of yourselves. Sorry about the bit at the beginning. Sorry there wasn't a video. I know it's not in keeping with the content element of Glory Hunter, but I feel like my relationship with you lot is good enough that we can have the conversation. I guess the rule is, don't get overexcited and say things that maybe won't happen. Make sure you do things that will happen. Yeah, fair enough. See you tomorrow. Who knows? Who knows? I can't control myself.